Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. 49ers analyst raises one burning question about Trey Lance. While former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Trey Lance could get his shot with the Dallas Cowboys, a burning question remains in the Bay Area. Sports Illustrated All 49ers writer Grant Cohn posed the question: wouldn't Lance be better than Josh Dobbs as the potential main backup quarterback? Lance, the number 3 draft pick in 2021, didn't live up to the hype, and the 49ers turned to Brock Purdy as the starter in 2023, which led to Lance's exit. The 49ers used to talk about how strong their quarterback room was. It would be much stronger now if it still had Lance in it, Cohn wrote. San Francisco signed Sam Darnold as the main backup in 2023, so the 49ers traded Lance away for a 4th-round pick to the Cowboys. Lance sat on the bench all season, but his opportunity could arrive in Big D if the Cowboys part ways with Dak Prescott after 2024, with contract talks at a stalemate and rumors swirling. Meanwhile, Darnold left San Francisco in free agency after the 2023 seasons, which left Brandon Allen as the only other backup. Allen has 9 career starts with a 2-7 record, and Dobbs, who signed this offseason, has a 3-11 record in 14 career starts. While Lance didn't inspire confidence as a future franchise quarterback, he had a 2-2 record in 4 career starts. His 2022 season got cut short due to an ankle injury, and he served as the backup behind former starter Jimmy Garoppolo in 2021. No one on the 49ers missed Lance last season because Purdy stayed healthy and played well. But head coach Kyle Shanahan never has kept a starting quarterback healthy for 2 seasons in a row. He has a long history of getting quarterbacks injured, Cohn wrote. Which means the 49ers are one play away from Joshua Dobbs or Brandon Allen starting games for them. And both of them may be decent backup quarterbacks, Cohn added. Maybe is the key word for both Allen and Dobbs. In backing up Joe Burrow with the Cincinnati Bengals, Allen completed 61.5% of his passes for 1,096 yards and 7 touchdowns versus 4 interceptions in 12 games. Dobbs has more recent starting experience with the Minnesota Vikings and Arizona Cardinals in 2023, but he had mixed results. With the Cardinals, he went 1-7 and completed 62.8% of his passes for 1,569 yards and 8 touchdowns versus 5 picks. His Vikings stint went much better at first, and he even captured the nation's attention before his play plummeted in a 4-pick performance against the Chicago Bears. Overall, Dobbs went 2-2 as he completed 62.9% of his passes for 895 yards and 5 touchdowns versus 5 picks. Lance's brief NFL numbers include a 54.9% completion rate for 797 yards and 5 touchdowns versus 3 interceptions. He's also less than 5 years removed from his dominant 16-0 season at North Dakota State in 2019. Dobbs has a running dimension to his game, and he showed flashes of success, but he also had 14 fumbles in 2023. Lance has 1 career fumble, and Allen only has 2. However, Dobbs' rushing numbers included 421 yards and 6 touchdowns on 77 carries, an average of 5.5 yards per attempt. That's better than Lance's 4.4 yards per carry for his career, with no touchdowns, superior to Allen's 1.9 yards per attempt and no scores in his career. Former Jets draft pick signs with Cowboys, report. The New York Jets have had some misses in the NFL draft, but one of those misses in offensive lineman Chuma Edoga is starting to find his footing with the Dallas Cowboys. ESPN NFL insider Jeremy Fowler posted to X on Wednesday, April 3, that the Cowboys were re-signing Edoga, likely to a 1-year deal. As Fowler points out, bringing back Edoga would give the Cowboys some much-needed versatility on the offensive line. The Cowboys lost one of their all-time greats on the offensive line in Tyron Smith, who signed a 1-year deal with the Jets this offseason. Now, the Cowboys will have to find a way to make their offensive line worth without one of the greatest tackles in franchise history. Edoga may not be a superstar, but his versatility and experience gives the Cowboys some stability in the trenches. Edoga wasn't a highly touted NFL prospect. While his time with the Jets was disappointing, he's found a way to carve out a respectable NFL career heading into 2024. A four-star recruit coming out of high school in Georgia, Edoga had his choice of colleges. Offers included top programs like Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, and Notre Dame. Instead, Edoga decided to head out west to play for the USC Trojans. It took time for Edoga to become a full-time starter for USC. He saw action in his first 2 years in Los Angeles, but eventually secured a role as the starting right tackle during his junior and senior seasons. Edoga earned second-team All-Pac-12 honors in his final season. His experience and film helped him land with the Jets as a third-round pick in the 2019 NFL Draft. Unfortunately, injuries and poor play had Edoga consistently getting passed on the depth chart while in New York. He lost out on jobs to the likes of Morgan Moses, George Fant, and Max Mitchell before being released in 2022. The Atlanta Falcons picked Edoga up off waivers, where he played sparingly before a knee injury placed him on injured reserve. Edoga's next stop was the Cowboys, where he was able to play 420 snaps at left guard and left tackle through the season. That versatility and stability helped him earn at least one more season in Dallas. The Jets have struggled to find consistent offensive line play the last few seasons. However, the new-look unit should keep Aaron Rodgers upright in 2024. Tyron Smith highlights the offensive line, serving as a veteran at left tackle. The five-time All-Pro has missed significant time over the last 2 seasons, but can be a star for the Jets as long as he stays healthy. The Jets also added 2 more free agents in Morgan Moses and John Simpson, who both played for the Baltimore Ravens. Moses previously played with the Jets back in 2021. Meanwhile, Elijah Vera Tucker will stop moving around the line this season. The Jets publicly believe that his struggles stemmed from being rotated around the line, and he will now be slotted into the right guard spot for 2024. With so many moves on the offensive line, the Jets will be expected to do a much better job of protecting their quarterbacks this year. Ravens RB Derrick Henry says signing with the Cowboys would have been the perfect situation, but they never reached out. Star running back Derrick Henry, formerly of the Tennessee Titans, has found his new home with the Baltimore Ravens after the Dallas Cowboys failed to reach out to him during free agency. Despite leading the league in rushing last season and garnering interest from multiple teams, including the Ravens, Henry had his sights set on the Cowboys due to personal reasons. Living in Dallas, Henry believed it would be a perfect scenario to play for the Cowboys and avoid relocating his family. However, to his dismay, no call ever came from Dallas. Reflecting on his decision, Henry expressed his satisfaction with joining the Ravens, emphasizing their hunger for success and determination to win. He noted the Ravens' competitive spirit, especially after their close loss to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC playoffs last season. For Henry, the opportunity to join a team poised for success and determined to compete at the highest level outweighed any personal considerations. With the Ravens, he looks forward to contributing to their quest for a championship and making an impact on the field alongside league MVP Lamar Jackson. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Derrick Henry? Leave your opinion in the comments.